I'm trying to wait for the big delay that always happens. Anyway, let's paint metallic object in glass and maybe an onion. So let's just get started here. What happened? I don't know what's happening here. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, this is the approximate angle I'm looking at. First thing I want to do is this area right here, which is the like orange thing that you see through the glass. So just happen to have an orange. I don't know why that's. We had a good orange there. Let's see. All right. Well, we're gonna make an orange. So there's a like a cadmium color there. Let's get some red. You get this cadmium thing. I mean, it looks like cadmium. Get a little bit of this red here. Looks good. Okay. I'm just going to start with this thing that's right here. And let's go. I'm just going to say right there. And I guess, there's little. Okay. That color looks way off, but whatever. Now I'm going to just take a loose. Now we just want to get the thing there. And this area right here is actually kind of a shadow area, but we'll worry about that later. Okay. Then let's see here. Now I want to go a little darker. We just happen to have this little dark thing there, and that's going to be right here. I'm not sure what this paper is. I found it near an Arches, pad cover, so I'm thinking it might be Arches. And now I want that to be darker, so I'm going to take like one of these random grays I got here, and let's just put that darker. And what that is, let me see, is this right here. There's a dark shadow. That's about my vision there. And right here, there's just like a triangle, dark shadow, and that's what this triangle is. Hey, thank you very much for that thumbs up. Very much appreciated. So anyway, like I said, we're trying to paint the fun way, not the, the challenging way. And so that orange is not even close to the actual orange. I'm just going to see about getting a better orange here. Just, obviously that's yellow and red. Maybe that's better. And so, so this here is this area right there that's below the the rim of the glass. So now I'm gonna try to do, if you see right there is kind of a triangle, loosely put as a triangle, and that's what I want to get right there is this is the So that would be like right here. And this is going to become the ring of the thing. But, instead of drawing it first, which probably would make a lot of sense, we are just painting. My whole watercolor thing is recognize planes of consistent color and paint that. And so that's my whole thing. Hey, Chill W, thanks a lot for the big hello. Hello, Marie. Thank you for the hello. Hello, Al. Appreciate the greeting. Hello, Sean. Hey, thanks so much, everybody, for saying hi. So anyway, here we go. And so this triangle is like right there, this little area. Oh, I just put paint on there. Okay. So yeah, if anybody wants to like learn to draw and they like my style, just put a comment or something, and or go to my posts, whatever you call it, the community, and make a request. What I'm trying to paint is glass, metallic object, and maybe onion. But I'm doing it the fun way. I'm not doing it the serious way. Serious way, we would, draw it out maybe with pencil. Hi, 10 people here. Thanks so much for stopping by. 12 people. Look at that. Anyway, the serious way would be sketch it and then do it like it's an adult coloring book, which is just not my thing. And anyway, jump right back in. So this triangle here is, you see right here, just below the rim, there's like this little gray area, and that's what this triangle is. So, hey, going to Florida, cool. I'm in Florida. Okay, next, what are we doing here? Oh, we're trying to do another orange. So I'm gonna just try to, thank you for the 2 thumbs up, by the way. I'm really on a thumbs up drive here. I am going to, you see right here, there's kind of a rectangle shape. I'm going to try to paint that rectangle shape. And here goes. And this is kind of like an orange. It doesn't really have to be the perfect orange at this point. And so that is right here. Okay. So I'm just going to go here. And boy, we are miles away from orange, aren't we? But wait, we could say this is an underpainting. Okay, that, and that goes here, okay. And then finally, this is going to be the bottom right there of the thing. Usually I do an underpainting on stop motion because it takes so long, right? But today I thought I'd just jump right in mostly because I have had like 7 hours of procrastination. I thought I better just start. Hey, 4 thumbs up, fantastic. Thanks so much, everybody, for the thumbs up. My record on thumbs up is 8. So I'm always keen to beat my record. So anyway, this is, I'm going to try to go more orange. Let's see how that is. Yeah, that's definitely more orange, right? And so I believe this is Arches cotton paper, but I'm not so sure. I mean, it could. We'll see as we go how the paper behaves, because this could be this paper that's called Amazon Basics, which is a cotton, not a cotton, it's a wood pulp paper. And the way that is going, I'm kind of thinking that might be Amazon's Basics. Let's see. So here, I'm just going to try to go up here, Okay. So anyway, now we're getting hopefully more into orange. Now I'm going to see about spreading this around. Okay, good. See that little white thing there? I'm going to leave that because that's going to help us with perspective and depth later. All right, now let's see down here. This is the rim of the glass. I'm going to do just a little triangle right here. And then here, let's go like that. And then if you see right in there, the line that is the side of this thing, that's what I'm trying to do right here. And this is going to be the bottom of the ring. I mean, you see the circle here? This is the bottom of the circle. So this thing here, if you can picture it, is, I'm going to put this circle here. That, it starts here and it's going around like this. And yeah, well, I've been drawing a long time, like ever since I was a kid, and now I'm old. So but I've only been drawing good for I don't know how long, not that long. I don't even know if it's really that good, but anyway. So next, I am going to I'm going to see about right here, this little area. It is a slightly different tone than the, there you can see, it's a slightly different tone. It's kind of a reflective highlight. So let's see if we can do that. And I'm going to lean into a pale blue just for now, because it's a highlight. Okay, here goes. This is a very critical step. I'm going to hold the phone down here because this is a very important step here. So it's here, there. It's easy to get confused doing this process. So here we're going to go right there. So that is right under this silver circle you see right here. And maybe we're going to even go all the way, trying to do more of that silver circle. I don't know. Maybe try this one instead. Let's see. Thank you everyone for the 4 thumbs up. Super appreciate that. Okay, let's see if, oh, that's here. Where is our thing now? Getting confused suddenly. Let's see, I'm gonna go right here. Good. And having a good ellipse is the name of the game here, because you know, if it's a little bit off and warped looking, that really does color the whole. I think I'm already a little bit off, but let's see now if we can go here. This is another. Okay, good. That's going to be the rim of the glass. And take a little more here. And let's see about, I guess this goes up here. And critical juncture right here. Oh, that looks good, right? So this thing is the beginning of the, you know, rim of that glass. Hi, Chill W. Thank you for the greeting. How long have you been drawing? Let me see. Well, a really long time. It's kind of embarrassing to say how long it's been because, uh, I'm not the young pup, no longer the babe in the woods. Let's see right here if we can. Yeah, that looks great. I mean, it's almost like an oval. That's fantastic. So anyway, I'm gonna see about just clean up this edge here, rub it with some water, and okay, and then you just blot there. Oh, what that thing is. Look at that. It almost looks like a perfect ellipse. All right, next is so anyway, now you see where that where the ring here is of the glass. And I want to say thanks for the 4 thumbs up. Much appreciated. 8 thumbs up is my personal record. Um, okay, anyway, next we're going to do the shadow that's right here just to, continue developing. And at some point, it's going to start hopefully looking like our subject. So I'm going to take a gray. We never want to use a straight gray from the tube, but here's a gray I was working on for uh, these pears. I had a lot of different grays. I don't know if anyone saw those pears. I hate them, but that was my last real-time watercolor project. Okay, so let's go for it. This is like a triangle shape right here. That's, pointy end is here. And so we're just gonna see about getting the, let's see, it's just right here. And then it gets wider here. And now I'm just going to, I got some water. Just gonna extend it with some water because, we don't want it to be intense the whole way, just part of the way. And it goes right up to the edge of the glass right there. So our glass is coming down here. I'm going to say it's right here, that this is going to be the edge of the glass. There's a slight highlight. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it. See the shadow here? There's a slight highlight right here. There's a slight highlight there, and the darker area is over there. So I'm going to try to get that highlight depicted by just not having, just going to put like water there. And here I rinsed the brush, and now I'm just sort of smearing this around. And so as you could see, we have a highlight in shadow there. And then here I'm just going to try to soften the edge here. And the way the paint is behaving on here, I'm really starting to think this is Amazon basic paper made out of wood pulp, because it's not really cooperating all that much. But so far nothing terrible's happened. So all right, now I'm gonna just, there's actually light in there. Let's go see if we can just bring this light right there. Okay, good. There, now we got a highlight and shadow. How about that? Yes, I'm. I guess it's official now, because the way this is, the way this little area is behaving, then I say we're on wood pulp paper, which is the cheap stuff and not really the best for watercolor. But anyway, we got a great start, so let's just keep on going. What do you think? I think it's time to, well, what we could do is see these right there. You see that the towel is going like that, so there's this shadow right here. we could paint that, and I think that would be, oh, and very interestingly, right here, there's a shadow of the cup, but you can see it's got a hint of orangish, I don't know, or it's a reddish orange right there. So that is going to be something I really be cool to do, is have this slightly red shadow. Anyway, like I said, we're going to see about this little area right here, which is the um, the towel that you see through the glass. So uh, let's let's just jump right in there, and um, uh, I guess we're gonna just take a mild shadow and just go for it. And so let's see, it's right here. About this is the squiggly looking thing on the left, and then here it goes up and goes all the way to here, there. And we are going a little dark here, but now we're going to go right here. I'm leaving a little white space here that will give us the opportunity to have a highlight on the top rim of the glass, and then here, and then right here is the reddish shadow. So let's do the reddish shadow. So let's take a little bit of this, and let's see what happens if we mix this with gray. That looks pretty good. Nice wimpy color. Here goes. Okay, I don't know. So we're trying to do reddish shadow on cloth. Okay, and that's about right. I'm going to remove some of that paint there. It's sort of removed. I'm going to remove a little more paint because we just want a faint. There we go. Now let's go back to the gray. And let's see what's happening up here and there. Now let's try to rinse the brush, and we want this to just be a very soft edge. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. We want this to sort of just be here and then sort of disappear up here, and I guess that's mission accomplished. Let's continue on the cloth somewhat. So we got this gray, which is actually a mixture of three grays, a hint of red, and okay. So what else is there? Okay, under here, that's a highlight. I think there's like a thing here. Let's go try to go there, and I'm gonna try to blot that up. Okay, that's got blotted up. It's a lot more faint. Let's see how this goes up here. So that's this line right here. And now we need kind of a dark edge right there, and that's going to be like right here. Let's see if that's going to work. Okay, we're here and we're a dark edge. Okay, good. Now we have a little triangle right there, which is actually right here, which is so there and here. And we're a little off on that little triangle, but you know, let's see. And then let's see if we can get this to be a straighter line. Okay, now if this gets all messed up looking, then it's going to be like, once again, saying hello on wood pulp paper. So I'm just going to try to hint that orange once again. I don't know if that's a really good hint of orange. I guess it'll have to do. And I'm going to sort of make that disappear somewhat. Let's go here, soften the edge. Oh, that's nice, right? Look at that. It's a shadow with a hint of orange. Nice going. Hey, anybody got an extra thumbs up they could leave here? I'm trying to get 8 thumbs up or 9. Anyway, I'm just going to go right here with a little. Okay, looks good. All right, now why don't we try to do these shadows that are right here? They're just kind of blobs. I am going to go big and get this number 12 brush, and I'm going to paint this whole interior with just water. There we go. And let's paint a little bit right here. Okay, right there, you know, you see that little circle that's right there. We don't want to paint on that circle. We just want to go above that there like this. All right, let's see what we got. We want to have a little shadow. Now this is in the back of the glass, so we want a cool gray to be sure, because it has to say hello, I'm in the back of the glass. Actually, where it is actually behind the glass. So anyway, here we go. Looks good, and then it comes down here. Okay, I think that's going to be nice later when we, you know, actually, when it actually starts looking like the subject, right? Hey, another thumbs up. Thanks so much. Very much appreciated. Super thank you. Okay, next. All right, why don't we just do the bottom of the glass just to say hello, I'm the bottom of the glass. And so I'm going to put I need a lower tripod, but anyway. So the bottom of the glass is about 30%, you know, this is like, you know, 2/3 and then 1/3. So I say the bottom of the glass is here, and here we are at a moment where I should say, good thing we didn't think about the composition right at the beginning, because now we are getting a dumb what do you call it? Composition. This is getting too close to the bottom of the page. But whatever, we are doing a study. We're not trying to do the master work to go to the museum. So anyway, we're going to just go here and here, and technically this should be a warmer color because this is in the front, but can't have everything. So anyway, now I'm going to try to lean into a warm gray here. Let's see. I don't know if that's good or not. There's a little tester. I would say that's definitely warm. And right there, you could tell that is definitely a warm thing. So let's hit it. Ready? Good. Okay. Talk about loose strokes. Okay, good going. And then let's just come up here great. Okay. Looking good. Now we could also be thinking about this shadow here, and possibly let's see this with just a single light. Here it is, that's just a single light source, which helps with shadows somewhat. Probably would have been good to look at this. Hey, 6 thumbs up. Thanks so much. Fantastic. Very much appreciated. Thank you. I wonder if I missed any comments. I guess not. Okay. 6 thumbs up. That makes it the second biggest thumbs up video on any of my live streams. I don't think I have. It's like 8 or way less. Okay, next. How about we start thinking about that? The metallic interior. So I guess my approximate. This is about what I'm seeing. Because it's got these two, little things that look like the moon or something. 6 thumbs up. Thank you so much. And what's that? Oh, man. Poop. Okay. All right, I'm going to see about just starting that metallic area. So to start with, I'm just going to say, you see these big black things that are on the side? I'm going to just try to go in and hint at the big black things. And just be careful to leave a little strip of white right here where the rim of the cup is, because the rim of the cup popping is going to be a very important aspect of the painting as we go. And now let's just grab some. This color is called Lunar Blue, I believe. Although, I used to have a big map of what all these colors were called, but then I suddenly couldn't find the map. I don't know why. Let's see. Okay, well, that's a nice color. Not too, oh no, it's got some hints of green in there. Okay. Anyway, that is not really good to have it too much paint on there, but we're just going to leave it there to kind of like stain the area. And then let's just see about like right here and here. And then we just got to be careful we leave this white ring. Okay, and now this I'm just gonna blot out because too much water. So we got a faint thing there, and we could just go here. Now I gotta get into less green. That is not really good to have. See what we got here. I just want to pick up this little dot. It's not really picking up. There, smooth it out a little. I guess that's an improvement. Okay. Now let's see. You're gonna. Let's get on. Good. Okay. Doesn't look shiny yet, but I think we're headed in the right direction. Oh, great. I got another smudge. That's fantastic, huh? I don't know if these are going to come off. Let's see. Nope, not coming off. Oh well. We're not doing a masterpiece here. We're doing a study called Metallic Object and Glass. So how much fun is that, right? Talk about a good time. All right. So we got let's just see. I'm gonna do that. You see right there, there's like a rectangle right here. I'm gonna try to do that with whatever's on the brush right here, because something kind of light is good. I could see a little green in that, possibly, because there is a hint of green. I don't know what it is there, but anyway, that. And then you see these white lines, like, we don't really want to be going in with an enamel pen later to put white lines. We need the paper itself to be our white line. So they're leaving that gap there. I'm going to go here. There's like a triangle right there. I'm going to do these triangles. And then this is our white line. And then, let's see here. And we're leaving this a little place here. And on that side, let's see, let's just go here. Okay, looks good, probably, maybe. I'm gonna go lean into blue with that same light gray. Just grabbing a little blue, mixing it with the exact gray we just painted with. And let's just go up here. This is like gonna be that thing that's coming down here at the top. And then down here. And then here, this is that curve. I guess using some imagination, you could say that's going to be shiny. 37 minutes already. How about that? Holy cow. Oh boy, look at this. You see this right here, the way that's just shouting out loud. This is wood pulp paper. Oh well. Anyway, at least we have identified the paper. All right, what else? Let's see about doing a little more of the fabric, just to, I'm gonna go with this is actually a warm gray here. We don't really want a warm gray. Why don't we see about just the shadow that's right here, and I gotta hold that. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Kind of abstract with that little circle thing there. Let's see it pick up this. All right, that looks great. Okay, well, I'd say thanks everybody who stopped by. I super appreciate 6 big thumbs up. And I got to take a quick break, and so be back soon to finish Metallic Object and Glass, and maybe an onion.